Did you put time on that?
No.
How are you
Okay. Session 8, tDCS. It's over, it's plugged in.
Okay. Now?
Yeah, so what's the, okay. Swipe up? You know what, I'm gonna do it, I got it. Over done. Making sure. Okay. Okay, time is 21:05. I'm starting the timer now. Oh, jolty. Okay, tingling in the arm. 1.2 milliamps. 1.2. I wanted to make sure I got all my data correct this time, or at least like more correct than the last couple of times you guys seen. There was a couple things I wanted to mention. Let's see, 1.3 right now. Need to get more current. Still feeling tingling in the arm. The cathode is. Oh yeah, one of the things I wanted to mention was, you know, I know I look unorganized and everything like that, but I am consistently sure that I at least put the anode and the cathode in the right spot. I am at least regulating the same part of the brain. And like I plugged it into the right spot, right? Like I did that. Okay, I did that. I'm still not getting enough current here. I don't want to just like knock this off as a cold day. It's 1.6. Bit. Thank you. Oh, wires. Yeah, we're in and around nominal level now. 1.69, 1.7. So that's about right. So yeah, this is session 8 again. It was 21:05, right? 21:05 to 21:25. So yesterday, I don't know. I didn't do the work after. I drew out all of the grid that I usually draw it out, and I fill it up with characters. I just wasn't about studying though. I don't even remember what the character was called. Let's see. I did my reading. I did reading yesterday. I'm trying to. I don't know if I think I mentioned this in one of the other videos. 1.79. So yeah, we're up to nominal levels now. Jeez, pull back. Probably got some dirt in the pot. .75. That should actually remain pretty stable, strangely enough. I mean, that's what it's supposed to do. So I did my reading. I didn't really do, geez, a little bit. Yeah, I wasn't able to focus on the Chinese that I'm trying to do. I did end up doing like some productivity. I ended up downloading one of the apps that it is. That, you know what it was I ended up studying Spanish with a guy in Mexico for about 2-3 hours, something like that. Like he was relentless. Like he wouldn't let me go. I wasn't really too into it, but he was just so cool and such a good teacher that I couldn't really, I didn't want to diss him that way, right? So he was like, oh yeah, these are the things you gotta want to say. This is the yerga. You must speak the yerga, right? So I was trying to keep up with that guy, and I drew it out and I wrote notes and everything, but that didn't come about. So it's of note that I didn't focus on my Chinese, but yeah, I mean I was going to. I was going to, like, I was feeling better. I think yesterday was it yesterday that I was feeling irritated? I think I had felt irritated and a bit less than ready to study. But after the tDCS, I sort of talked to the camera a little bit, and that's kind of nice actually. I've always known it to be kind of like, it's kind of like its own little therapy session, right? You just kind of talk. Why not, right? So that it feels nice actually. So there I am. And I did feel better after this session. I felt ready to study, but I just didn't. I started getting into the things that I'm supposed to do, and it's not very good too, because this is the kind of work where it's like when you're listening to people in conversation, how are you going to be able to deal with them? Yeah. No, I'm good. Everything's working properly, and I'm not. Oh, you need it? Oh shit.
Just toss this one. Just roll it or something.
Yeah.
Yes.
Come down with a bit of a cold, unrelated to my knowledge. I'm not a doctor. I'd like to be though. I'd like to get a couple doctorates in some things. That would be nice. My granddad's got loads of doctorates. Fuck, everybody in my family has like something going on. My aunt, my uncle. Ya papa on businessman. No, that's too much. It's papa businessman. Ya muzikant. I think I was trying to say this word to the camera the other day. What is it? Cognates. Words that sound like each other. I have a bit of a pressure sensation in the head right now, and my arm's getting a bit sore. I have an injury, and it can, humans tend to flare up at the weirdest times, right? When you're connected to an electrical device, that might be a time to go a bit stiff. Yeah, seriously. It's the heater. Oh, jeez. So what am I supposed to be focusing on right now? View this idiotic page. Okay, well, what I was trying to do here is, geez, some guy chasing a goat. He mounted a moose. Oh my god, what? He's on the moose. Nice. But he's in the water, so I don't know if it counts. Anyway, I'm trying to find something I can learn from here. Simple guide to Chinese sentences, sentence types. See, I think this is more like that'll be more useful than just like arbitrary like words and stuff. Like, if sentences are sorted by tone or mood, there are just 4 sentence types. Declarative sentence. 陈述句. 陈述句. Yeah, something like that. Interrogative sentences. 叶问句. Imperative sentence. 其实句. Exclamatory sentence. 感叹句. They all ended in ju. Same character as well. Ju. Here's a more detailed look at these 4 sentence types. Declarative sentences. Chen shu ju. Describe or explain a fact with an indicative tone. I wonder if that's what those mean. Oh, yeah, maybe it's like sentence. Like declarative. Shuju. Interrogative, wenju. You know, I don't know. That would be a safe assumption for now. Describe or explain a fact with an indicative tone. Declarative sentences end similarly to English with a period. This sentence type can sometimes end with a modal particle, such as that thing that I've seen. Wait. Okay. So I'm going to write down those particles because those are useful to know. Oh dear. Someone here, I'm gonna use the same chart that I just wrote yesterday because it takes a while to draw the chart, and I'm lazy. If I don't have to do it, why would I? So, like, I literally didn't even write down the meaning of I know what it means now. I know it means square, and it's a family name, and it kind of means upright and a bunch of other things like that. It makes sense. It's like, I don't know if you guys can see that properly. I still don't know what the camera's angles look like. I'll have to check it all out. Yeah, but I literally just didn't do any of that. But I'm gonna fill these out right now. And one thing I noticed, I don't know if I mentioned this last time, but my stroke order, which is something that's really the whole reason I'm learning Chinese. Not the whole reason, but the whole reason I'm learning to write is so that I can write better in another language. You know, that's not even true. It's like I've been like avoiding learning Chinese because I knew it's inevitable. I will learn it, but yeah, just all Eastern culture there, very interesting to me. But yeah, at least I know exactly where to put each of these strokes now. Like, the past week has not gone for naught, because literally I've just been writing down arbitrary, like, words, and that can be really useless sometimes. Particles. So I guess like those things are kind of like it's kind of like I'm not sure exactly, but it might just be like, you know, when Canadians say a at the end, or like huh, or like right. I think. I mean, particles are more like and, right? And other things. Particles. Thank you.
Did you eat this?
Huh? No, no, I can't pull it off. Anyway, that's good for now. Yeah, I mean, there's such a thing as too much study, right? Barely checked on this at all. There's such a thing as too much study, and I don't want to do that. I want to study just the right amount. I mean, that's the thing. Yesterday, I'm studying Spanish, and I only realized after, like, wow, that was really good that I did that, because, you know, if I'm not focused on the Chinese, then I'm not going to learn the Chinese, and I'm a person who's learning a lot of languages right now. Like, Chinese will come. Don't have to cram it into 30 days. It's just nice to be able to follow a curriculum and do the same thing, and you know, be able to do that, right? It's an employable skill. Geez, anyway, I guess I'm gonna cut this off for now. Not that I really want to.